All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 791. What? We're 9 away from 800 episodes. That's a lot, but it's not enough because we are still staring at people who need to get this pass notice. We still got people that need to get this done. The community needs it, right?
Yes.
We all need you out there. So guess what? We're going to do another episode tonight. We are going to do Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. It is the fun night of the night. Well, actually, they're all not fun. They're all fun. They're all fun. Because tonight we're going to do test taking techniques. This is where Brandy gives you those skills to pay the bills. They give you those techniques, those strategies, that ability to see past those crazy questions that got you all confused, messed up, crossed up. Brandy's going to give you that technique that you've been praying for, looking for, that edge that'll help you apply that content you've been learning.
Yes.
But first, introductions. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. But you're not here for my introductory skills. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice.
Pass notice.
This fall, as we head into 2024, it is the key thing that you want to add. You got to level up. Brandy and I were talking at Great Links. We had a student who actually went to a convention not too long ago, this last weekend.
Yeah.
And someone was speaking about how their securities license, and they couldn't help but to notice the person barely spoke English.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of money under management.
Yeah. And
it was like one of those epiphany moments. I love the fact they get sound effects here.
Mm-hmm.
She not only can help you pass, but she also gives sound effects as well. Anyways, had an epiphany moment and was like, why am I not doing this? Why am I afraid? And it's the same thing we tell you all the time. Fear is your worst enemy. It's not these exams. It's fear. What are you waiting for? Are you, worried that you're going to fail? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Nothing.
Ooh, can I answer?
What?
You wait.
You wait. You're worried about waiting?
No.
Waiting's got you? Waiting? Shoot, if you live in Southern California, there'd be millions of you dead already because we just wait around in traffic. We wait around for this. We wait around for that. Like, there's nothing but waiting in California, right? We just used to waiting. So it shouldn't be a big deal.
Wait.
Seriously, what's the big deal? These exams don't define you. It's the journey that defines you, to be honest. It's not the actual if you get a pass or fail. It's the journey. Are you a quitter? Are you somebody that takes something they write on a paper as a definition of who you are as a person? Is that what it is? It's going to sway you from achieving your goals? Are you serious? Shoot, if it takes you 1,000 times to get this thing done and get to the part where you need to go and get your million, right?
Yeah.
To make your dreams come true, to get where you want to go, I'd be starting on attempt number 54 right now. You know what? I mean, I wouldn't want that for you.
No.
But shoot, if they told me there was an end date to it, or if I thought 1,000 times, shoot, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I've done 1,000 things 1,000 many times and not had that kind of a payoff. You know what I mean? Put it in perspective. There's nothing to lose here. There's nothing but to win. So quit being afraid. This is not something to be afraid of.
No.
Apply yourself, put the work in, and then give it a shot. That's it.
That's right.
And if you don't first succeed, you just go again. That's it. You just go again.
Again.
By the way, welcome, Cherry, to your very first one.
Go again.
Again, guys, you are measured by how many times you attempt something.
Yes.
And how many times you get back up. Because you can't have success without failure. It's been said many times in many different ways. You show me somebody that has never failed, I'll show you somebody that hasn't even tried anything. It's just a part of the thing. It's just part of life. It's part of growing. It's what makes you alive. Trying new things, challenging yourself, growing from it, and just keep going. So what? I was going to say the F word in the middle.
Yes.
Because I live by that. So what?
So what?
There's nothing to lose. We're all grown-ups here. There's some serious grown-up consequences out there And there's a lot of things that everything has a cost, as I tell my kids. Everything has a cost. You pay the cost now or you pay the cost later. But one way or another, you're going to have to pay a cost. You pay that cost of inactivity and not doing anything, or you pay the cost of regret, right? Or just, you got to pay the cost. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in there, there's going to be a sacrifice and a cost. Choose yours. Choose it. And who cares about the fail, pass, whatever? Just do it.
Just do it.
That's it. That's my message to you, as we were talking about this earlier. And it's so true. You can't say it enough. You just got to keep going.
Gotta keep going.
Shoot, guys, some of you guys act like if you get a bad, if you get a question on your quizzes wrong, or you get an exam wrong, you act like there's like a hand that comes out and slaps you in the face.
Oh my gosh, I got a 90%.
That's good.
No.
Oh my gosh, I got a 10%.
Ah!
This isn't the Apollo where they pull out a cane and just yank you across the room. You know what I mean? Even if they did, who cares?
Who cares? You come back.
Cares.
You see them come back out.
They come back out and they do it again.
Yes.
And if some of you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. You're just too young. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's go.
I have not heard that reference in forever.
Live at the Apollo?
Dude,
oh my gosh. I used to watch that like all the time. I love that show.
Hey, fun fact, New Kids on the Block were on it.
Dude, there were so many good acts on there. But anyways, let's get on to the show here. Let's get on to the program.
Wait. What?
It is a blank page, Brandy.
You cannot see what I can see.
Can you see what I see? No, I cannot.
Hold on. That, dang, all of that. Notability says.
Are you going to have to restart?
I'm going to try not to. But, what the heck? There's a lot going on. Did you see that?
No, I'm trying to see if you're going to get going. Hey guys, if you have not started with us, it is a good time to get. We are doing our day one program for Kona. We are starting from day one on all our content and those live sessions that we do weekly. We also put out a replay of just keeping you on track so that way you can keep up with the course material. It is better to be in the lives because I'll tell you what, Brandy is condensing time. Condensing time. I wish I remembered the Twilight Zone. Condensed time and space. That's what she's doing because seriously, I'm like, wow, I put the replay together with all the different lives and content that they learned in one day, in one session, in 1 hour.
1 hour.
Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
She is really flying through the stuff.
Wow.
And you're really getting a good foundation when you're in those live sessions. But then you can go back and you can review through all of our smaller videos, all the stuff we already have available. And that's what's in those replays. It is a great time to start. It is not too late. You've only missed, maybe one day. So let's just get on it. Get going. Go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Don't wait. Do it now. We also have on demand so if you can't just do that, we always have our course material. We have that 21-day plan. We got plenty of passers going with that. We got all kinds of stuff for you on demand, videos and audios. We got study guides. We got all that stuff. Original content, SIE 6 and 63. Brandy wrote these books, by the way. These are not somebody else's reprint of their LEMs or this is how you define or regurgitate someone else's work. No, Brandy did all this her own, following the NASA or FINRA outlines. So check it out. Orientation Replay explains all the different price breakdowns. Kona Community, that is a 24 free study hall. We have the brews that are free, which you're watching right now there as well. By the way, you can catch the Studying Brew on YouTube. If you're seeing it on YouTube, please subscribe and like. Right? That's what I'm supposed to say. Like all the kids keep saying that. You got to say subscribe and like. I'm all right. Subscribe and like. We also have them on Telegram. We got them on Patreon. We got them on Facebook. We got them all over the place. So make sure to check it out. Spread the word of Kona. Post in your Instagrams. I will repost if you do. Thank you so much, by the way, because that is our marketing.
It is.
So if you want to know what our marketing program is, it's you.
You.
So spread the word and let everybody know. 866-8KONA, that is where you can reach me. 866-439-5662. That's where you can reach us at. Brandy is strictly on the Discord. We have a live session reminder tomorrow. There is no live session.
There is
no small group. There's no live session. We are canceling tomorrow afternoon classes and small group because It is that time of year where we have to go meet with teachers and talk about our children. We have conferences all day tomorrow, so we're going to try and knock it all out tomorrow.
Yes.
We thought we could get around the small group one, but we can't.
Cannot.
These teachers,
You know.
they require our time. So we're going to be there for our kids tomorrow, and we're just going to knock that out. We will be back for the Studying Brew live tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night because you know why?
Why?
Because teachers like their time off at night. So we will not be meeting with them at night.
No.
They appreciate it. We appreciate it as well. So we will be on the Studying Brew as always, but we will be teaching. So that will be live tomorrow night. So we'll see you there.
Yep.
All right, let's get to Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. Without further ado, we got rules to Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. So if you've never been here before, you're like, what? They got rules? Yes, of course we got rules. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask, what exam did that question come from? We're going to put lots of different exams up, questions up on the board. They come from all different types of exams, Q banks. I don't know what Brandy does. She just does what she does. But the one thing I don't want you is caught up on the difficulty. Oh my gosh, that's so difficult. I don't even know if I know that, Carol, and you don't need to worry about it. Just study. Just look what she did. Write down what she did. What was the technique? What was the strategy? How did she read it? What did she underline? Why is she doing it that way? Pay attention to the all the different patterns, all the different things she notices. These are observations that will help you read and get better scores. It is about mastering the exam. Applying the content you know with this will help you out. I'm not saying all 100% all the time does it work, but if it could give you a 1 or 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 answers more correct on your exam, that could be the difference of you passing or not.
Yes.
And that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need a 90%. You don't need an 80%. You just need to pass. That's it.
Absolutely.
Then you strut out of there like George Jefferson and just move on up. That's all I'm saying. Just you and Wheezy. All right. Rule number 2 is how do you get good at something? Well, you don't act like Allen Iverson's. You got to practice. You got to practice. We're talking about practice. We want you to do 10 questions in 10 minutes. That's right. We want you to do 10 questions, 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought. Just knock that thing out with just the techniques. It's a strategy that you got to learn. And sometimes you just got to do that crossover dribble no matter how many times you hit your inner leg. I'm just saying, you got to do it. So you're just going to practice and you're going to do it again.
That's
and
right.
Sometimes, you know what happens? With less thinking, some people get better scores. And if you are that person, guess what that tells you?
Stop thinking.
You need to stop thinking.
That's like my favorite.
Stop thinking.
It's my favorite.
Stop it.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
So let's get to it, Brandy. Let's go.
Stop thinking. Okay. All right. I have. All right. So I have a primary. Primary what? Primary. Primary. B, an initial public offering. C, a firm commitment. D, a best efforts. Okay. Couple of things. A primary, I'm going to go with what? A primary what, right? And then A, best efforts. How is that an S and that's an A? Like, this is just not, there's no flow here, right?
And B has parentheses, by the way.
Yeah, it does. And then this has parentheses, right? So, okay, and I'm answering this question without content. I'm literally just looking at words.
Also, I can't read it without glasses.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Anyways.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to read the question, right? Because nothing's really standing out. Like I don't really see an opposite other than, you know what? Let me look at C and D again, because
I would have said C and D are opposites because one's a firm commitment.
I'm firm.
And the other one's like, yeah, I gave it my best.
So this is like
one you would like in your marriage and one not so much.
Yes. Right. So like I'm going to just say it's firmly.
Hey, I gave it my best effort to be true.
Right. Yeah. So C is like, I firmly commit. And then like D is like,
I firmly committed to this marriage. And the other one's like, I gave it my best shot.
Right. Right. And guys, we're just doing wordplay right now. We're really trying not to look at securities vocabulary. We're literally just looking at words, right? Take it out of security.
Yeah. There's some T personality out there screaming, going, why can't we just see the information? I want to apply what I learned.
I just want to answer. Okay. We'll answer. All right. So it says underwriters acting as principals and committing to purchase any unsold shares for the syndicate would be best described as, like, I don't even see the rest of it, as being engaged in committing purchasing unsold shares. That sounds like it's firm. Plus, let's not discount the fact that it has
Word commitment,
commitment and committing, right? And that is in fact our
answer. Ning's all, I'm going to relate this to marriage from now on.
Dude, you should.
It should.
Should.
It's no perfect way to do. I mean, that is probably a perfect way to think about it.
Yeah.
Best effort or firm commitment.
All right. I'm going to start with D.
Oh, I thought you were waiting for me to read it.
No, I'm going to start with D because I think it's funny. 13 months, 180 days, 90 days are there is no time limit. It's from Back to the Future. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh,
no time
I was going to say, I don't remember that part.
No,
okay,
no.
I got
That's
it.
just how I read it.
I got you.
Right? That's just how I read it.
You were Doc Brown?
Yeah. So this one's different. Right? B, C, and D all have time.
Roads, we don't need roads.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. It's no time limit. Right? Okay. So what is the time period required for a customer to qualify for a breakpoint discount under rights of accumulation? So I have the right to accumulate.
I got the right to collect them all, just like I was playing Pokemon.
Exactly. And you don't have a time limit.
Nah, that game is just keeps going until you get hit by a car.
Right.
You're looking at your phone.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Went dark, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Back to the Future 3. Do you know what they said? Plot. We don't need plot.
Legit. Oh, legit.
That's how that movie should have started.
That should have. Yeah. So see that, guys? I have a right to accumulate. There's no time limit on that. And we just picked the different one, the one that has no numbers in it. All right. A year-end bonus, dividends earned on a mutual fund, interest or income earned on a bond, or child support paid to a divorced spouse. So these two are investments.
Child support paid to a divorced spouse.
Right? This is,
well, is that a security? There's a lot of people investing right now, if that's true. There's a lot of baby daddies and baby mamas going, really?
right.
That's an investment?
By the way, child support paid to a divorced spouse. I mean,
yeah. That's just what you're supposed to do, I guess. You have kids.
I mean, they could say alimony.
Alimony, child
spouse.
support to the kid.
I mean, that's assuming that
they have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of assumptions there.
Right. And this
it's just wonky. I'm gonna say that's not it.
And this is work, right? A year-end bonus.
Yay.
Right.
Hey, it's better than a pizza party.
True. All right. Earned income includes which of the following?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on. Bonuses earned, right? And yes, guys, that one was like an easy one. That one was a sleeper.
Bonuses are earned. Someone put it in the chat, but that's true. Look, that's how you are going to need to associate that. Look, you're not going to see this worded on the exam like this, but it will come up on the exam. And you need to associate the fact that your work bonus, that's earned income.
Yeah, it is.
It's income that you earned.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw a funny meme today. It says, employee, I'm burned out. I don't like my job. Employer goes, say less. And they have like a pizza party there. Dude, that is always the way those employers always do that, right? Hey, I know what makes you feel better. Pizza party. No, it doesn't. I wish you would have gave me the money for that pizza party.
I mean, it does.
That would have bring me a smile.
Yeah. Guys, do you know how fast I answered this question?
2 seconds, because I'm looking at it and I'm all, that would take me a second to go through those answers, Brandy.
So I literally answered I
know what you did. I know you did. You saw only.
No.
And then you saw the account and the account.
Actually, no, I didn't even do that.
I messed up then.
I came to this one and I clicked on that. Now, when I clicked on that, I realized after I clicked.
Because you did content there, huh?
No.
No?
I saw that as the first number.
So you didn't see the 10 days down there?
No, I saw that later.
Oh.
But so then
I was kind of right. Look, the account and the account both had.
You're right. Like if you guys read B and D, it's exactly the same thing.
I would have zeroed in on those two answers.
The only difference between B and D is 90 versus 10. That's the only difference.
Mm,
Okay. So these are like what we call the opposites or the similars. So usually it's one of those.
right.
Okay. So, but when I scan this, I just saw the 91st and I just clicked out on it and checked it out. Watch. It was
Why?
the
Because
correct.
most of the time, 90 days is right.
No, I didn't even read any context, guys. I read no context, nothing.
Okay, then why did you pick 90?
Because it was the first number I saw. Like I didn't even see the 10.
So there's no reason to this. So there's no teachable technique there from this.
There is, because B and D are opposite.
I'm
So-
trying to get to the teachable technique
I know.
here.
I'm just saying B and D are opposite,
Yeah.
right? Because they say the same thing. One says 90, one says 10. But here's the thing. You got a penalty.
Oh,
Guys, a 10-day penalty is nothing. Who cares?
yeah.
What's 10 days?
No.
No. What's
This-
gonna hurt though is 90.
Yeah.
So I linked, I mean, after I answered, the answer was B. I went back and I looked. I went, oh, look, there was a 10 penalty. Okay.
90 days. Yeah, 10 days doesn't exist. That's when you're on restriction when you're 10 years old. That's when 10 days matters.
That's like a time.
As an adult, 90 days.
Yeah, 90 days is a better penalty than
Yeah.
10. Yeah. For a violation.
Some people have not gone to prison. That's 3 months?
Yes. All right. Federal savings associations, broker dealers, foreign banks operating in the United States, or national banks. Okay, guys, this is what I did on this one. This one's obviously different, right? Because I've got federal savings associations, which is basically if you're not in the banking system, it's a bank, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a bank and a bank. So the only one different is broker dealers.
Right.
Okay. So technique wise, the answer is B, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I read the question.
It's where you tell it's not right.
No, I
Okay.
read the question and it said the office of the comptroller of the currency supervises all the following except the technique here. Oops, sorry. Went to arrow the wrong one. The technique here is that usually in an accept question, you look for the random answer that's different, right?
That is definitely different.
And that is true because, guys, I don't know what a comptroller is. Apparently, and then if you look at
Like a compensation controller.
I don't know. And then if you do see currency is related to banks, so it makes sense that, so you guys can have got it two ways: linked currency with banks,
Right.
or accept with the one that's different.
Right. And I know someone's probably looking it up in the Webster's,
Yeah.
but the point is, it's not knowing what that word is, because you're going to go on the exam and you're going to get slapped with stuff like this. And you're going to be like, I don't remember no comptroller on there.
Yeah.
And you hit the panic button
Mhm.
and that's wrong.
Correct.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
They know it's not in the study material. They know it's not in the FINRA outline. They know it's not in the NASA outline. So they pull that out there to throw you off. The thing that you're supposed to make a connection is all the other ones are linked to banks or currency, and you're supposed to know that the broker dealer is the accept. That's the one that doesn't fit.
Correct.
That's what you need to pay attention to and make sure not to lose out on an easy one.
Right.
Because this is an easy one.
It is an easy one. I think it's the last one. All right. I have description of how the proceeds will be used. A guarantee ensuring against loss. What? Guarantee against loss? That doesn't work.
That is a definite no in security world.
Yes. Performance predictions for no.
Nope.
Performance predictions can't do that.
You're not Dionne Warwick.
No.
Or her psychic friend.
No. And the Securities and Exchange Commission endorsement. Last I checked, the SEC doesn't endorse anybody.
Or Madame Cleo.
No. So, description of how the proceeds will be used. This is the most basic answer. I like to call it benign.
It's benign.
Andy calls it pedestrian.
It is
There's
pedestrian.
no connotation to it. It's just the facts, ma'am.
It's just basic information written on
Yeah.
a bathroom wall.
Exactly.
There's nothing fancy about it.
Right. So a prospectus displays which of the following. A prospectus is going to have basic information, and that's why the answer is A. So
It's one of those things you seriously do see on a bathroom wall. You're like, yeah, that's right. Description is how the proceeds will be used. Yeah, guess so.
yeah. So
I'm gonna wash my hands now.
So you guys see how we answered 6 questions with absolutely no securities knowledge at all. We just used common knowledge of the words on the screen.
That's-
Made a link.
That's all it is. That's it. And that's why I told you, you don't need to be scared. You don't need to be afraid. You just need to do. Don't give up on all the knowledge that you have accumulated. There's my accumulation all your life. And there is no limit to accumulating that knowledge, as we've clearly pointed out tonight.
Yes.
So just keep going. Apply that knowledge. Put it into context with the question. Stay in the question. Be present. Go knock out those drills. Go do your 10 questions. Don't stop, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow for the Studying Brew. Same bat time, same bat channel. There is no live sessions for members. There is no small group. Remember that. All right. With that said, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you guys for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the test taking techniques in your quick quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow evening. Have a great one.